Under the Bodhi tree, Buddha gazed at the disciples, his serenity undisturbed by the swirling currents of human life. A disciple knelt, tears streaming down his face, his heart heavy with the sorrow of losing his cherished possessions. Buddha turned his gentle eyes upon the man and spoke, his voice a soothing balm to aching souls. Possessions, like leaves, grow and fall. Their existence is transient. Attachment binds you, shackling the soul to impermanence, Buddha said. The disciple trembled, whispering, Master, how do I release what I cannot forget? Pain clings like vines to my heart. Buddha extended his hand, plucking a single leaf from the ground, holding its fragile form to the flickering light. This leaf held life, served its purpose, and now returns to earth. Its essence remains, even as its shape fades. The disciples gathered closer, drawn to his words that bore the weight of truth and the simplicity of wisdom. Release is neither abandonment nor forgetting. The middle way is the path of balance, of equanimity, leading to freedom from the endless cycle of suffering, he explained, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and red. The Buddha spoke again. Emptiness is not absence. It is possibility. A cup emptied of water holds the space for the universe, he said. The disciples pondered, their minds unfolding, like petals of a lotus, seeking the nectar of enlightenment. Clinging is resistance to life's natural rhythm. To let go is to dance in harmony with the cosmic tide, Buddha taught. He gestured to the starlit sky, vast and endless, a reflection of the infinite within each soul. In the stars, we see the light that traveled eons to reach us. The beauty born from impermanence, Buddha explained. A man burdened by guilt confessed, I cannot release my mistakes. Master, each word was a key, unlocking doors to a profound understanding of life and its intricacies. The Eightfold Path arose as the way, a guide to right view, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration, he said. Forgiveness, like the sun, melts the frost of guilt, turning it to nourishing waters. Release begins with compassion for yourself, he said. The disciples sat in silence, their hearts resonating with the wisdom of their master. The rhythm of truth steady and strong. Buddha closed his eyes, the stillness around him pulsating with peace, his presence a beacon of understanding. His voice carried a conviction that seemed to echo through the cosmos. A truth timeless and eternal. The Bodhi tree stands witness not to my victory, but to the truth that lies within every being, he reflected. Attachments are not connections. True connection arises when love is free. Like wind that carries seeds far and wide, he said. The disciples felt the truth within. Their hearts lightened, their burdens scattering like mist evaporated by morning sun. Buddha gestured to a bird perched upon a branch, its song weaving an invisible thread across the tranquil night. The bird sings not for possession, but for joy. In this, it teaches us the essence of true freedom, Buddha said. He gestured to the serene night around us, the rustling leaves echoing his words. Silence and reflection are not escapes. They are the gateways to understanding and liberation, he said. Letting go is not an end. It is a beginning. Each release unveils layers of your authentic self, he revealed. The wind stirred, carrying his words across the valley, a whisper of enlightenment to the sleeping world beyond. Carry my teachings not as weight but as wings. Let them lift you, guiding your flight toward inner peace, Buddha said. The disciples bowed, their hearts swelling with gratitude, their minds opening to the boundless possibilities Buddha had illuminated. Under the Bodhi tree, wisdom took root, its blossoms spreading far and wide, touching lives beyond. The disciples gathered there. Another day, the disciples walked beside Buddha, their hearts seeking enlightenment, their minds consumed by desires that bound them tightly. They approached a bustling market, vibrant and alive, filled with treasures that sparkled and enticed. Stirring longing in their souls, Buddha paused, his gaze calm and steady, and spoke, his words cutting through the noise with the clarity of truth. Behold these treasures, created by the hands of men, destined to fade with time, yet sought as if eternal, he said. A disciple approached, holding a silk scarf, its vibrant colors igniting her eyes with admiration and her heart with yearning. Master, such beauty feels eternal. How can something so exquisite be a mere illusion, fleeting and insignificant? She asked. Buddha took the scarf, its delicate threads glimmering, and placed it in her hands. His voice gentle yet firm. Beauty resides not in possession but in appreciation. To own it is to imprison it. To witness is to be free, he said. The disciples listened, their longing stirred, yet tempered by the wisdom of his words, resonating with the truth of impermanence. He gestured to the merchants, their voices rising in calls to sell, their treasures symbols of life's fleeting nature. These sellers are driven not by greed but by impermanence. They exchange what cannot last for what sustains life, Buddha explained. A disciple clutched a clay cup, its simple form holding water, its presence essential yet transient in nature. Master, how can something necessary for life also be an illusion? Is survival itself not rooted in attachment? He asked. Buddha took the cup, poured its contents to the earth, and held it aloft, its emptiness a lesson in simplicity. Survival thrives not in attachment but in balance. To depend is natural, but to cling is to suffer, Buddha said. The disciples pondered his words, their thoughts expanding like ripples in a pond, embracing the wisdom flowing through them. Buddha turned to a child playing with a wooden toy, his laughter pure and unbound by the weight of possession. Observe this child, who finds joy in the moment. His happiness lies not in ownership but in experience, Buddha shared. A young man approached, his face lined with worry, his hands gripping a coin tightly, as if fearing its loss. Master, I have little, yet I fear losing what sustains me. How can I release such an essential thing? He asked. Buddha took the coin and held it to the light, its edges gleaming, a symbol of impermanence and potential. This coin, like all possessions, serves a purpose. To use it wisely is freedom. To fear its loss is bondage, he said. The disciples grew quiet, their hearts absorbing the wisdom like seeds soaking in the rain, ready to sprout into understanding. Buddha pointed to a tree, its fruits hanging ripe, its branches laden, yet its roots firmly planted in the earth. This tree gives without attachment. Its fruits nourish, yet it does not cling to them. Right view is to see the world clearly, free from illusion, recognizing its impermanent and interconnected nature, he described. His gaze met mine, his eyes unwavering and filled with profound compassion. Master, I have lost all I once owned. The emptiness weighs upon me. How can I find peace? She asked. Buddha reached for a fallen fruit, its form bruised yet still vibrant, its essence carrying the cycle of life within. Desire and distraction, he said, are like waves upon the ocean. Truth is the anchor that grounds amidst the storm. The imagery he painted resonated with all present, sparking a quiet reflection as we considered the chaos of daily existence and its challenges. Right livelihood avoids professions causing harm, choosing paths aligned with integrity and compassion, he said. His teachings illuminated a way of living that transcended mere existence, instilling meaning and purpose. Look to the heavens, where stars shine and fade, yet their light reaches us still. An eternal gift of release, he said. The disciples rose, their hearts ignited, their minds unburdened, their journey transformed by the wisdom Buddha had shared that day. Right mindfulness is awareness of the present moment, observing thoughts and sensations without clinging or aversion, he detailed. His teachings held a simplicity that belied their transformative power. Each word an invitation to change perspectives. Another day, Buddha and his disciples ascended a quiet hill, the sunrise painting the sky with hues of tranquility. The disciples sat around Buddha, their hearts ready to absorb the wisdom he would share in this serene moment. Buddha gazed at the horizon, his expression calm, his presence radiating peace as he began to speak with gentle conviction. Life flows like a river, constantly moving, never ceasing. To resist its flow is to invite suffering, Buddha said. A disciple asked, her voice earnest, Master, how do we embrace the flow of life when it often brings pain? Buddha extended his hand to the breeze, the movement invisible yet palpable, a symbol of the eternal rhythm. Pain, like the wind, passes through you, shaping and strengthening. To cling to it is to deny its impermanence, he said. The disciples pondered his words, their thoughts stirring like ripples on the surface of a pond touched by raindrops. A young man asked, his face filled with longing, Master, what becomes of us when we release all attachments to this world? Buddha smiled, his gaze steady and kind, and replied, you become free, like the bird soaring beyond the reach of nets. He gestured to a flower blooming on the hillside, its petals unfurling to embrace the sun without hesitation or fear. Observe this flower. His words nurtured a sense of interconnectedness, revealing the unity underlying the diversity of existence. In cultivating loving kindness, you transform not only yourself but the world around you, he added. I knelt before him, sensing the weight of the moment, and sought his guidance on the transient nature of existence. Master, I began, my voice steady yet filled with reverence. How does one approach the inevitability of life's end without fear? The Buddha's gaze met mine, his expression serene yet profound, as though seeing beyond my words to the heart of my question. Buddha spoke, his words flowing like a gentle stream, nourishing the dry fields of their hearts and minds. Release is not loss. It is liberation. To let go is to embrace the infinite, unconfined by earthly chains, he shared. A woman asked, her voice tinged with awe, Master, how do we begin to release what we fear to lose? Buddha reached for a pebble on the ground, holding it in his hand, a simple yet profound gesture. Begin by understanding its impermanence. This pebble will erode, yet its essence remains within the earth, Buddha explained. The disciples felt the truth resonate within them. Their burdens lightened, their hearts prepared to embrace the eternal flow. Buddha gestured to the sun dipping below the horizon, its light transforming the sky, its journey an eternal cycle. The sun's descent is not an end but a continuation. Each release reveals the beauty of life's rhythm, Buddha said. The disciples sat in meditation, their souls aligned with the wisdom their master had imparted. Their minds quiet and serene, Buddha closed his eyes, his presence merging with the stillness, a beacon of peace to the restless hearts around him. The sky grew darker, stars beginning to flicker, each one a symbol of the light that transcends impermanence. Buddha spoke once more, his voice steady and calm, carrying his teachings to the depths of their souls. Release the fear of loss, and you will find the courage to live fully, embracing each moment as it comes, Buddha said. The disciples bowed in reverence, their hearts filled with gratitude, their souls ignited with the wisdom he had shared. His teachings offered both solace and inspiration, a reminder of the enduring power of wisdom in navigating life's uncertainties. The monk spoke again, asking, Master, how does one reconcile the desire to hold on with the necessity of letting go in parting? The Buddha's expression reflected both compassion and clarity, his response bridging the gap between human longing and the truth of impermanence. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.